Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome back. My name is Wade, and today I will be giving you 5 tips and tricks to help you get better at Rocket League. So hey guys, how's it going? Many of you may know me from the channel that I'm posting this now. If not, make sure to check out part 2 because I'll only be covering 5 in this video. The second part to this video will be posted on the pdHM gaming channel this Friday, which is Friday the 23rd of October 2020. So anyway, with Rocket League going free to play, there are many new players, up to almost 2.5 million online at one point in competitive play. So what are some of the simplest? Alright, so tip 1 is pretty simple. It is the camera settings you use. So first thing you probably want to do when you get into Rocket League, if you really want to get good and you really want to start playing the game and not get that camera shaky feeling, is you want to go into your settings and you want to turn off camera shake. And I will show you guys a tutorial of how to do this on screen, so just be sure that you're watching and listening at the same time. As well as what goes along with camera settings, the default camera settings do feel a little bit clunky in my opinion, and when you get into higher level play they're not very useful. So I will actually link it over the video and I'll link it in the description. There is a great website for this if you want to see what the camera settings are. Of course you guys can customize them to your but I always like doing either Bakkes Mod, which is just an app that you can download. I'll put a link in the description as well for Bakkes Mod. As well as I enjoy doing the Liquipedia.net Pro Player camera settings, as it's always fun to mess around to see what the best of the best are using to play the game, since camera settings definitely do make a world of difference in this game. Alright, number 2. Alright, so number 2 is boost usage. So I know a lot of people think that this may not be a beginning level thing to talk about, but I definitely think that it's a beginning level thing to talk about, because you talk about it later when you start worrying about rotations, but I think boost usage should be talked about from the very beginning of the game. So you don't always want to use your full tank of boost and rely on going to corner boost. You can pick up the little pennies that are little teeny pads on the field, which will give you 12. And with 12, when you get learning how to play 12, you can save almost anything. You have 2 pads, you will have enough boost to cover your entire net with 24 boost. And of course that will come later in, but I do say use boost sparingly and don't just ball chase as much as you can and use all the boost around the field. Definitely try to use it minimally, because there will be another tip about how you can go fast, which will be in the other video on pdHM channel, as I said. So go ahead and check that out. I will also put a link in the description if you want to check it out for part 2. Alrighty, number 3, perhaps the best thing that everybody rants and raves about on getting better at the game: Freeplay. Use Freeplay. Simply because Freeplay is even what if you ask the pros and everybody that's good, the huge streamers, the pros, just the people that are grand champ in general. Freeplay is the way to make yourself better. It may seem a little redundant to just chase the ball around and hit it, because you may not be hitting it in the same position as you can in a game, but Freeplay is definitely a thing to get your touches in, get feeling a little warm, and learn how the physics of the game work, especially for the brand new players that are playing this game. I'd highly recommend you check out Freeplay, because in Freeplay you can also do certain things, such as a video of Kevpert that I watched, where you can work on muscle memory, which the game is hugely related on muscle memory. That's the biggest thing about Rocket League. Alright, number 4 is warm-up routines. So no matter what skill level you are in Rocket League, I think it is important you do warm-up routines. And let me explain what I mean by this. You could go into a training pack, which will be coming up for our next topic. You could go into Freeplay and you just gotta get in and you just gotta touch the ball and practice. Warm-up routines can be anything from as complicated to aerials, or from least complicated to like aerial shots or dribbling, to flip resets or double touches depending on your skill level. But warm-up routines are definitely necessary because it gets you that first ounce and your muscle memory starts kicking back in that you've used to play the game. So I think that is a huge thing. Alright, number 5 and the last one for the video, I would say, is custom training. What is custom training, you may ask? Well, let's go in and figure it out. So custom training is basically a place where you can browse a whole bunch of training packs put together from anywhere from pros just to the average person playing that wanted to work on something. Custom training is hugely important and was probably the best implementation into the Rocket League game, in my opinion. It allows you to practice every single mechanic because there's a training pack for everything. You can literally look them up on YouTube, how to do flip resets, how to do wave dashes, how to do stalls, and you get Chronovi, Torment, all of these huge names that come up. If you guys are into the pro RL scene or are looking to get into it, always check out RL Esports. But I think custom training is hugely important because custom training is fundamental to getting better. I would say Freeplay and custom training is where you should spend the majority of your time at the beginning stages. Instead of just playing to get to level 10 and then jumping straight into comp, why not spend a little extra time getting to know the game before you actually play competitive? Because I feel like competitive is what gives you the drive to play, but before you play comp, you need to know what you're doing and at least know the basics so that you can play and be successful and win your matches. Well, everyone, I hope this video was enlightening and that it helped anybody that had questions about it. So anyway, if it did, be sure to drop a like on the video. Let me hear your comments on it and everything. Also, be sure to check out the video that will be coming out this Friday. Let me know what you just think of this type of video. It was definitely a little bit more scripted, planned out. Let me know what you guys think about that, and thank you guys.